All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Jack with Bonfire Locks. We got five more picks for you guys for the day games for Thanksgiving Day game. For Thanksgiving Day games overall, we're going to do a two-part series almost with this video being part one of the two first slate games, and then the night game of the Bengals Ravens will be in tomorrow's video. The two games we have are the Packers at Lions, the 1 o'clock slate, then the 4 p.m. slate, we have the Chiefs at the Cowboys. Before we get into the picks, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share this with your boy. Really trying to push to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. That would be huge. We get to 1,000 subscribers. That unlocks so much for the channel and for the community. So I appreciate that a lot. Check out that and join our Discord below. Free Discord. Check that out. Monday night's pick of the day. Big, great cash for us. The unders have been flying in the night games. The night slate, I think the unders hit like the last 10 night games. So when in doubt, just take the under in those games. I think eventually the over has to go up, but that game was great to watch if you like interceptions. To me, interceptions are fun. We don't have stake in the game in the aspect of, you're not taking a side. That's kind of why I really went with the under. And didn't take a side because I was like, Carolina could backdoor cover. I did think that San Francisco was going to dominate the game, but on 7.5, getting that hook, I was afraid of the backdoor cover from the Panthers. So that's why we just stuck with the total. Again, some of the pick of the days we've also just been doing player props. So, trying to mix it up, get the best value for you guys that we can possibly do. Now, for this Thanksgiving, we got Black Friday going on. We're going to do a Black Friday sale for you guys. So these are, this is like our winnable, where I, send all the picks from. Join the free account. Again, free picks. Again, send directly to your phone on the daily. And then Black Friday sale. If you go and click subscribe and you type in Black Friday promo, Black Friday, you get 80% off. We're doing an 80% sale for you guys. So also too, it applies to any sale. So if you do the annual one, that's also 80% off. 80% off. It's $200 for the rest of the year. So highly recommend getting into it. We have, almost 300 subscribers on here, cashing with these picks weekly. So take advantage of it. Also, too, in the lifetime plan as well. 80% off Black Friday. Make sure to take advantage of that. Again, the link's in the description below. Now let's get into the picks for you guys. So the first pick we're looking at Jared Goff. And we're going to take his alt line, and we're looking at 229. Jared's played fantastic. The Lions offense hasn't played as well this year, but Jared has still continued to play very well. You can see here in his last 5 games, he's cleared this easily. On the season overall, he's averaging a little over 250. Again, started slow at the beginning of the year. One thing I did notice with the new kickoff rules, because the team starts so high up early, the passing yards went down. You can see here, passing yards went down. But then as they started ramping up back up the offense, it's played well. The other thing, too, why I like this line a lot is because, coming off of losses, Dan Campbell, I think in the last 12 games, he was 12-0 straight up and 12-0 ATS against the spread as well. They won last week against the Giants. The game was very close. Again, game was at home, and Jameis almost got the upset for the Giants. I think Dan Campbell is going to come out firing in this game. He's not going to want to put up with these slow games anymore where they were coming from behind. They were behind, I'm pretty sure, the entire game. I think they were still down 10 at the end. Jameis, that was a great game. Jameis needs to be playing every single week for a team. I love the way he plays. It's fantastic. But for this, again, I think the line's going to come out strong, come out fast, and that a big part of that is Jared Goff. And another big part of that is how we're going to pair that up with Jahmyr Gibbs, more than 28 receiving yards. So you can see here, went under this a lot, but look at his last 5. He's averaging over 50 yards per catch, and this is actually not at that. We actually have it at 28.5 receiving yards. So the next pick, sorry about that. Next pick we're going with is Jahmyr Gibbs. Customize this. More than 28 receiving yards. Again, like this line, I think their lines will come out swinging, pushing the ball down the field, pushing the pace against this Packers team. It's a really strong Packers team. They're going to need to play very well to beat them. Again, I know they're at home. Also, too, in the dome, there's no weather conditions. They can move the ball a ton. So I like the Lions a lot, and especially Jahmyr and Jared in this game. Now, moving over to the 4 o'clock game, we are looking at the opposite of this, where is we're going Javonte Williams more than 80 or more than 69 combined rushing and receiving. Did you see here? He's crushing this line. He has crushed this line all year. Hasn't really been close. He's averaging 90 on the season. 90 combined rushing and receiving. You can see here some of these, he gets 100 yards in some of these games. Chiefs, and now I don't know which way the other this game's going to go. We had Dallas on our VIP picks last week, and it covered, but it was tough. Like, they were down 3 scores right off the rip. Came back. But again, Javonte is one of the biggest focal points of this offense. The run game, they really do, as great as their passing game is, they really truly do rely heavily on Javonte in the run game to pound the rock, push it in between the tackles, and then that opens up the outside for Pickens and Lamb to get their lanes. So look for the Cowboys to make sure they spread the ball out, but they will be hitting Javonte a ton with these picks. And the last DFS pick we have for you guys before we get into the play a profit pick of the day is we are looking at Patrick Mahomes, but we are going over. We're going over on his longest passing yard, more than 37.5. His longest passing completion, more than 37.5 yards. Again, look at this. Last 5, he's hit this easily. It's also 2. Chiefs are coming off a win, but they're really in playoff mode now. If they lose, I think 2 more games, they're out of the playoffs because they're 6-5 right now. If they lose 2 more, they're really going to struggle, and they don't have the tiebreakers for their division right now. So they need every win they can get. They need to start stacking these wins, and the way they win is to get the ball from Mahomes to these deep routes, whether it's Tyquan Thornton, Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy. The other thing, too, the Cowboys' defense is horrendous. This will be a high-scoring game. This will be a very high-scoring game. Their defense is horrendous. Mahomes likes to get the deep ball. He will throw it. Andy Reid will open up the offense. So I see this game flying over, and Mahomes' longest completion to go over 37 receiving yards. So to recap the DFS picks for you guys real quick, Jared Goff, more than 229 passing yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, more than 28 receiving yards. Javonte Williams, more than 69 combined receiving and rushing yards. And then Patrick Mahomes, longest completion, more than 37 yards. Now, again, best place, lock those in. ReBet, Onyx odds. Onyx has traditional sports betting. ReBet has both. So make sure to check out those picks. Check out the picks and lock them in on these apps. Use promo code Bonfire. We have a ton of bonuses for you guys in the link below. Take advantage of those bonuses. You guys get the free plays. I get the referral bonus. It is a win-win for us. Now on Player Profit, our pick of the day. If we're looking at this game, these are the 3 games we have. Packers, Detroit. Again, I think this game will be very high scoring, but the 52.5 is a lot of points. But what we're looking at Detroit here, the line is 2.5. I really like Detroit in this spot. 2.5 at home pretty much means that they think this game is even. I'm not high in the Packers this season. I think Detroit finally flips the script and truly blows the team out. I think this game will be dominant by Detroit. And for that reason, our player profit pick of the day is we're taking the Lions minus 2.5. So again, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you made it all the way here. I appreciate all of you guys. Join the Discord in the link below, and make sure to put on push notifications so you get the alert when our Thanksgiving Day games part 2 comes out tomorrow with the Bengals-Ravens matchups. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Have a good one. Peace.